Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Bachelor Nation News. Fans were shocked after the Bachelor in Paradise season finale saw Hannah Brown missing despite her presence at the beginning of the season. The Bachelorette alum, who appeared on the show this season as the head of Paradise Relations, was noticeably missing when the final episode was filmed. Hannah had been shown throughout the season popping champagne in the Costa Rica Champagne Lounge, offering advice to contestants and helping arrange dates. But when the cameras rolled for the finale, she was already gone. To be honest, I wasn't even in Paradise for the finale. I was off to get married, Hannah told Entertainment Weekly, referring to her July 26 wedding to Adam Woolard, whom she met on Hinge. She added, "So it will be just as fun to watch for me." Fans quickly noticed her absence, with some voicing their confusion online. One viewer wrote, "Hannah Brown got paid for doing nothing and didn't even show up for the finale." Another asked, "Why is Hannah Brown not there?" #Bachelor in Paradise. This season's finale features a handful of couples still together, along with a high-stakes twist that reportedly forces contestants to make a love or money decision with $500,000 on the line. Although Hannah didn't see the ending firsthand, she said she expects the finale to be dramatic, shocking, and romantic for fans. Adam proposed to her in August 2023, and the pair tied the knot in a timeless and classic ceremony in front of 101 guests at Domaine du Mont-Luz in France. Hannah later admitted that balancing wedding planning with her work commitments, including her Paradise role, was crazy. Hannah said, "I'm so grateful that Adam really stepped up, probably more than most grooms." After the wedding, the couple turned their attention to making their Nashville house a home and spending more time with family. Legal documents obtained by U.S. Weekly confirmed they had filed their marriage paperwork in Tennessee on June 21st. Before meeting Adam, Hannah's love life played out publicly in Bachelor Nation. She first appeared on Colton Underwood's season of The Bachelor, later starred on Bachelorette in 2019, and got engaged to Jed Wyatt before breaking things off amid controversy. She also had post-show connections with Tyler Cameron and Peter Weber, both of whom she has openly reflected on. Heading into the Paradise finale, the remaining couples were Spencer and Jess, Kat and Dale, Jeremy and Bailey, and
fans
Keith and
didn't
Kathy.
see coming. The Bachelor in Paradise finale aired last week, filled with romance, heartbreak, and dramatic confrontations. But one glaring absence loomed large: Hannah Brown. The former Bachelorette and fan favorite from season 15 of The Bachelor, and her own Bachelorette journey, known for her wit, charm, and honesty, was nowhere to be seen. Rumors spread like wildfire across social media, and fans demanded answers. Why did Hannah skip one of the most talked-about finales of the summer? In an exclusive sit-down interview, Hannah decided to break her silence, and what she shared was as heartfelt as it was surprising. The unexpected call. "I didn't expect to miss the finale," she began, her voice calm but tinged with a hint of regret. She sipped her coffee and smiled at the camera, taking a deep breath. "Honestly, it came down to timing and a couple of things that just fell into place in a way I couldn't control." Fans might have assumed that Hannah simply had other commitments, perhaps another TV appearance or a media event. But the truth, she explained, was far more layered. A call from her management team a week before the finale revealed scheduling conflicts she hadn't anticipated. "They called me and said, 'Hannah, there's a potential conflict with another project.' And at first I thought I could juggle both. You know me. I love being part of the Bachelor family. I love supporting the cast and cheering people on. But when I looked at my calendar, I realized I literally couldn't do it all without compromising something important." The personal sacrifice. For Hannah, missing the finale wasn't just about work. It was deeply personal. She shared how she had been planning a small, intimate trip with family, a rare opportunity to reconnect after months of intense public attention and traveling. "I hadn't taken a break in forever, and sometimes you have to choose yourself. I think people forget that reality TV stars are human, too. We don't just live in the world of drama, we have real lives outside the cameras, real relationships, real responsibilities." Her words struck a chord with many fans who had assumed that her absence was somehow a sign of drama or falling out with Bachelor in Paradise producers. Hannah clarified there was no feud, no secret beef. I love everyone involved with the show. I genuinely do. Missing the finale was purely about timing, priorities, and personal boundaries. The emotional toll. Hannah opened up about how emotional it was to step away, even briefly, from the Bachelor universe that had defined much of her public life. I know people think I just walk away from things, but it's not like that. The Bachelor world has been such a huge part of my public life. I've made friendships, memories, and relationships that I cherish. But being there in that moment for the finale, it was going to be overwhelming emotionally. She admitted that watching the finale from afar was a roller coaster. She caught up with friends who were still filming and received updates, but nothing could replace the real-time thrill of seeing the drama unfold. She admitted that watching the finale from afar was a roller coaster. She caught up with friends who were still filming and received updates, but nothing could replace the real-time thrill of seeing the drama unfold. There were moments I literally had to pause my phone because the tension was so high. I was yelling at my TV screen like a crazy person, she laughed. It was wild, but I knew that being present physically wasn't the right choice for me at that time. Fans reacted, and she listened. Of course, the fan reaction was immediate. Social media exploded with speculation, memes, and theories about why Hannah wasn't there. She admitted she was nervous about addressing the topic publicly, but she also felt a responsibility to her followers to be honest. I read a few tweets, she said, smirking. Some were like, Hannah hates paradise. Others said, Hannah's off doing something shady. And I just laughed. No, you guys, I just needed a break. It's really that simple. Hannah emphasized the importance of boundaries and self-care, particularly in a world where every move is scrutinized. You have to protect your mental health, and sometimes that means saying no, even if it's scary or disappointing to others. Missing the finale was my way of taking care of myself. A surprising twist. What did she do instead? Many fans wondered, if Hannah wasn't at the finale, what did she do instead? The answer surprised some. Hannah revealed she spent that weekend volunteering at a local women's shelter, helping organize a charity event she had been planning for months. It was rewarding in a way that watching TV could never be. And honestly, it reminded me why I do what I do beyond the cameras. She described how spending time helping others gave her a sense of fulfillment that fame alone never could. Sometimes you think you need to be everywhere, doing everything, being on every screen. But then you realize the things you do behind the scenes, where no one's watching, are just as important, if not more. The message to fans. Before wrapping up, Hannah turned to the fans, the ones who had supported her through thick and thin. I know you were all expecting me at the finale. I get it. I feel the love, the excitement, the drama, but I hope you understand why I made the choice I did. Life doesn't always fit neatly into the storyline of a reality TV show. Sometimes you have to write your own chapters. She encouraged fans to embrace their own decisions and boundaries, even when the world seems to expect something different. It's okay to say no. It's okay to step back. And it's okay to prioritize your mental and emotional well-being over everything else. That's what I did, and I don't regret it. Looking forward, although Hannah missed the finale, she hinted at exciting things ahead. I'm still connected to the Bachelor family, she teased. You might see me popping up in future seasons in some capacity, whether it's a cameo, a podcast, or something else. I'm not going anywhere. Her message was clear. Missing the finale didn't mean leaving the franchise behind. It was a conscious choice, a pause rather than an end. Fans could breathe easy knowing Hannah remained loyal to the community, even if she had to take care of herself.
Even though Hannah wasn't physically present at the Bachelor in Paradise finale, the drama didn't escape her. She explained that she kept in touch with several cast members and producers who gave her insider updates on the twists and turns of the night. I was getting texts and calls all night, Hannah said, laughing. People were like, Hannah, you won't believe what's happening. And I was glued to my phone, pretending I wasn't panicking about missing it in real time.
One of the most surprising updates came from a close friend still on the beach in Mexico. Apparently, there was this huge confrontation between two cast members over a rose, and I literally had to put my phone down, she admitted. I mean, paradise is wild enough when you're there, but watching it unfold from thousands of miles away, it's intense in a totally different way. The fan theories exploded. Of course, Hannah's absence didn't go noticed by the internet. Within hours, social media had erupted with speculation. Some fans assumed she had been upset about something that happened during filming. Others jokingly accused her of ghosting the finale. Memes of Hannah looking dramatically sad while scrolling through her phone began circulating. "I saw all of them," Hannah laughed. Some were really creative. There was one that showed me as a cartoon character hiding under a beach towel, watching the finale. Honestly, I loved it. Fans have such a wild imagination. She paused, her expression turning more serious. But it also made me realize how much pressure exists in this world. People think we're always on stage, always performing. But the truth is, we're human, and sometimes we need to step back without fear of judgment. Missing the love stories. One of the hardest parts of missing the finale, Hannah admitted, was not being able to celebrate the couples who had found love. As someone who knows the highs and lows of reality TV romance, she's always had a soft spot for the contestants' journeys. I've been through the heartbreak and the excitement, so missing the moment when someone got the final rose, it hurt a little. I wanted to be there, cheering them on in person. But I reminded myself, love doesn't require me to be physically present. I can support it from afar. Hannah noted that the finale had been particularly emotional, with confessions, surprises, and even a few tearful goodbyes. She said, "I was crying in my kitchen. It was a weird mix of emotions: pride for the cast, envy because I wasn't there, and gratitude because I had the chance to watch it unfold safely at home without the pressure of cameras in my face." The heart of the matter: mental health and self-care. Hannah has long been an advocate for mental health and self-care, and missing the finale reinforced her message. She explained that reality TV is a bubble. It's exciting and glamorous, but it can also be draining. Being there for every single moment can take a toll on your mental and emotional health. I had to remind myself that I was allowed to step back. She shared that over the past few months, she had been navigating intense schedules, public scrutiny, and the constant pressure to maintain her image. She realized I had been putting myself last for too long, and this was one of those moments where I had to make a conscious choice. Do I put myself first, even if it means missing a major event? Her honesty resonated with fans across social media. Many expressed admiration for her decision, applauding her for being a role model who prioritizes well-being over appearances. The surprise twist Hannah missed. Although she wasn't there, she revealed that she had heard one jaw-dropping moment from the finale, a twist so shocking that even viewers at home were talking about it the next day. She can't say all the details, she teased, smiling mysteriously. But let's just say there was a moment that would have had me gasping out loud if I were there. I got the spoilers from a friend who was filming, and I texted back, "No way that actually happened." Paradise really outdid itself this time. Hannah laughed at the memory. "It made me glad I wasn't there in person. My heart couldn't have handled it. Watching from home was probably safer for everyone involved." What this means for Hannah's future. Despite missing the finale, Hannah confirmed that she remains fully engaged with the Bachelor franchise. Fans can expect to see her in future seasons, whether as a guest, mentor, or in a special capacity. "I'm not disappearing," she assured. "This was just a pause, a brief step back to take care of myself and focus on some personal projects. I'm still here, and I still love being part of the Bachelor family." She hinted at several exciting opportunities ahead, including potential collaborations with former contestants, hosting events, and even new media projects that fans might find surprising. I'm exploring a few things that I can't announce yet, but let's just say the best is yet to come. And yes, I'll probably be back at a finale soon, but this time you'll definitely see me in all my glory.